Sunday morning, about 10:05. We're just waiting to go and catch the bus because it's snowing quite a lot. There's about 2 inches on the ground and more coming down. And it's a Sunday bus timetable, so I do not want to stand in the snow for 20 minutes longer than necessary. So I'm having a cheeky knit. This is the third of the hither and yon socks. This is going to be the one for display on the stand. And Jenny is mooching about on her phone.
Morning.
We've been I've been making plan B options for if we don't make it home tonight. But I think we'll be all right. They've got all day to clear the runways and I'm just blindly optimistic. But we have checked with our landlady, and if worst comes to the worst, we can come back here for the night. She doesn't have any other guests. And we'll be off to the Meet the Shepherdess event in a bit, and that will run until 2. And I don't know if we'll go straight to the airport after.
Well, we've got to come here first.
Oh yeah, come back. The nice lady said we could leave our big suitcase. So we've got to come back and get our stuff. And the haggis from the freezer.
Yeah.
We can't forget Dave's haggis. I promised him haggis. And we've been...
well, then they should have more of an idea by that point if the flight's going to be on time.
Yeah.
So...
there's a couple of inches on the ground in Cardiff and in Barry, but they know it's been coming and they've got all day to clear it, so we shall see. We've been playing suitcase Jenga.
Yeah.
We planned ahead and bought IKEA Ziploc bags with us. So we squished yarn into bags and then squeezed all the air out.
Yeah, vacuum packed yarn is totally a thing.
And then we realised we hadn't packed my trainers yet because we were umming and ahhing about climbing Arthur's seat. So I bought trainers in case we did that. And then I realised I could stuff. Turns out you can get 2 skeins of blacker mohair 4-ply sock yarn into a pair of UK size 10 trainers. So that helped a bit.
So yeah, bonus packing. There'll be a picture on Instagram in a minute.
Yeah. And Jenny checked the airline baggage requirements and we can have a carry-on bag and another small bag. So we'll be fine.
Yeah. It
will all be fine. Yeah. So we'll go and squeeze some yarn. She might not touch any yarn today because it'll all be itchy scratchy.
I've seen some beautiful yarn actually. I think I might be all right. I mean, obviously there's going to be a lot of rustic yarns. But there were a couple yesterday that were, I would have thought beforehand, were going to be too scratchy for me. I didn't think a Wensleydale yarn would be a thing that I'd wear.
But some of it's nice.
Some of it's not bad at all.
Yeah.
So pleasantly surprised. And there's some very beautiful colours. I'm looking at the EYF hashtag on Instagram.
Yeah.
And somebody's just posted a picture of their stall that they set up.
Yeah, if you haven't been able to come to the show but want to have a look at the pictures, if you just search hashtag EYF 2018.
Look, that's a stall I'm going to.
Who's that?
Lifelong Yarns.
Oh, not heard of them. But we have to bear in mind that anything we buy we have to basically stuff in our pockets at this point. And buying yarn does not give you the time to knit it. Okay.
Yes, this is unfortunate.
But we had a look, I was looking at the hashtag this morning and just lots of people have been posting pictures of what they've bought. And I think we've been quite restrained, I have to say. And I'm not sure if it's apocryphal or not, but one of the stall holders told us that every day there's been a lady that's gone to the post office opposite the Corn Exchange and posted the previous day's yarn purchases home again.
Idea. Yeah. Because if I'd brought one of my giant blue postage bags and we'd put all of our midwinter in and posted it insured for £4.50, we wouldn't have been stuffing trainers full of
yarn. I decided against stuffing the Knitting Goddess yarn in my trainers.
Yeah, you need nice hard wearing yarn for inside trainers, I think.
Well, it's sock yarn. It's the colour more than anything. The blacker sock yarn was a dark grey and a sort of a sea glassy colour, but the Knitting Goddess is that pale pastel, and I just thought, just in case.
I've saved all the chocolate.
Yeah, you got the chocolate.
I've got the chocolate.
I've got the sandwiches and the bananas and the tea cakes, so I think we'll be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the plan. We will see how the day unfolds. This could be...
it's coming down.
It could be an interesting... Yeah.
There's a reasonable amount of snow coming down.
It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay.
This is the face of someone who's fine.
We have a plan B and a plan C. We
have several plan options. I've been marshalling my support network back on Barry Island in case of Dave's operation going ahead and me not being home and the schools still being on or not. And it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll all work out.
Yeah, it's going to be great. Okay, signing off until later. Walking to the bus stop. There's a bit of snow. The nice lady says the bus can usually make it to the top of the hill. Oh my God. This is March. And cars have been down, but they haven't cleared it. I'm really hoping that we can get home today. Whoa, I nearly went then. Is the marquee. So for Meet the Shepherdess, they've just filled it with chairs and tables for knitting. There's the Knit Sonic, which you've already seen. And then there's just a few more stands today, including Whistle Bear, which I did film yesterday, and I waved the leaflet at you as well. They are all online. And the sweater and shawl spotting is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Okay, so we're going to head out. Just take you with me. You see the Stasis jumper walking past? Amazing. Pretty sure that's a Carbuth in front of me. I've seen some lovely colour-blocked Carbuth jumpers actually. It's a really nice idea. Yes, the middle bit was striped. So, here we are. As you can see, it's going to be difficult to show you the yarn because it's thick with knitters. We've got Black Isle yarns. We've got the tea and coffee place, Essential. Lifelong yarns. Oh, another gorgeous jumper. The knitwear here is amazing. Croft Hoose hat.
Yeah, great inspiration for work.
Loads of cake. Ooh, now Prado de Lana has the no one likes acrylic sign, which I think is a bit harsh. Oh, there's Louise of Knit British.
That's a bad market, but
Berlin Yarn Company. These fleeces are gorgeous. Absolutely stunning yarn. I can see me knitting Dave Mittens from Black and Grey at some point. Some of these vendors were selling at the main festival, and others are just here for this one. There's Hawkshaw Sheep. Oh, and New Leaf Yarns. This is an Edinburgh-based company. Quite big on Instagram at the moment. You can definitely find them. Lovely natural colours. And everyone has lots of samples as well, which is really nice, so you can have a good feel. And then we've got Daughter of a Shepherd. I'm sure you've heard of her. And again, a beautiful selection of yarns. And Volume 1 Beginnings, their latest book. I'm sure that's available online as well. And just piles of gorgeous sheepy yarn where you know all of the provenance. And then the Edinburgh yarn stand itself where you can buy badges and pins and a bag crash at the end. I'm at the Knit Sonic stand in the tent at EYF, and she's got a new book coming out. And there is Felicity herself wearing outstanding outfits. And for those of you that have read her book, she makes these amazing swatches. You can see here this one, and this is a knitted interpretation of her drive down an A road in the UK. And these enormous swatches that she knits in the round and then steeps.
Look, that's inspired by...
Yeah, and you can see there's the purse and there's the knitting inspiration. So her whole thing is inspiration from the everyday life. And then over this side, excuse my fingers,
speaks to the things that matter.
People have been sending each other knitted postcards inspired by her.
That's Tokyo.
A view out of somebody's window, isn't it?
I bet they'll give you an amazing welcome when you get home. Will they be like?
And look at these.
No, that's the pattern.
They're just beautiful.
Thank you so much. And I hope I get to take a class with you.
And then if I show you the bunting, I might have a cheeky look in. And these were all knitted in the round with increases and then steeked, and that's how you get the lovely edges. And you can see all the amazing everyday patterns in them. And then if you know the hashtag on Instagram, which is hashtag Tarmac Tuesday, and these are some of the swatches that have been knitted and sent to her. And this is apparently there's a no fouling dog sign on the tarmac in Lerwick, and then there's the buses and things. And so she's made knitted bunting, which is just extraordinary. What is this one? Coffee, tea and biscuits. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. And apparently the inspiration behind this one was a spiral staircase.
Yes, it's a still from a movie.
Oh, right.
And it's knitted by Yumi, who is Yumi Ket on Instagram.
Oh, excellent. I'll have to find them.
Yes.
Oh, and then this one.
This is by Muriel, and it's a leaf on tarmac.
Yeah, and you can see how well she's captured the shapes and the colours.
Just there, it's there.
And look, you'd walk past that, wouldn't you?
This was so magic, because Muriel did this, and her daughter's boot is in the shop. And then they realised Yumi, who's in Japan, had done this one, who also has this DM boots with the same red boot.
Oh, they're Doc Martens, are they?
Yeah, so this it was just a nice little crossover of their interest, because they've never met each other, they've just swapped this knitting.
So what's the hashtag on Instagram to follow them?
Knitted Correspondence.
Knitted Correspondence. Oh, I'll have to make sure I find that. That sounds absolutely fascinating.
It's so beautiful what they're doing.
And when's your new book coming out?
It is available for pre-order now. The quickest way to get it is to order it directly from me through my website, and it will be shipping by the end of the month.
Oh, brilliant. Okay. I've waved the leaflet around, so I'll make sure the details go on that one. Because I've got your first book, which I've read cover to cover about 3 times.
Oh, that's really nice.
I live on the coast in South Wales, and so I walk my dog a lot, and I've had so much inspiration that I didn't realise was there until I read your book and realised how I could interpret it. So I've really enjoyed it.
I wrote that book because I was so fed up of walking around and going, I love that, that's so beautiful, I'd love to knit it, and I didn't know what do you do next, and I thought, I wish there was a book that would tell you, I found an inspiration source, now I'm going to knit it. Yeah. Maybe I should write it.
I think maybe you should.
I did.
I just need Jamieson and Smith to get their new shade cards out, which should be a couple of weeks.
Yes.
And then you won't be able to stop me.
Then you're away.
Oh, brilliant. Well, thank you very much for talking to me.
Needles.
They will. I'll wear them out. Thank you very much. So there we are. Available for pre-order, knitsonic.bigcartel.com.
Just about to eat my tea cake.
She's cracked out a tonics, ladies and gentlemen.
You pressed record?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, well, you're going to have to join me.
No shame. And that's the correct shape. A for her mouth, and also in general. Pleasingly domed, not like a discus.
I like the ones with jam in the middle.
I like the ones with jam in the middle, but you didn't buy those ones. Did you buy those ones or did I buy these ones? I don't. We bought these ones. We've had a nice wander around.
Yeah. I spent monies.
She spent money.
I'll show you in a minute.
This morning we were packing our suitcase. We were at the point of shoving yarn in my shoes to make it fit. And she's bought more yarn. I haven't bought anything. I'm really pleased that I went and saw the Knit Sonic Felicity Ford fit because I talked previously about her book and it was lovely to see some of the swatches and really kind of her to let me film a bit of chat. I hope you can hear.
Lovely, wasn't she?
She was really nice actually. So yeah, we went up and down the stands, saw some people we knew. I had a quick chat to Louise of Knit British, who was exhausted.
I'm not surprised. She's just been going for
2 days straight.
Well, more than that.
More than that.
3.5, because she was here Wednesday as well.
I think she was hoping to get round most of the stall holders for just a quick interview and then grab a few punters for sort of vox pops. Because this Meet the Shepherdess thing is new this year. So that was good.
Would it be totally on call if I was just to hang around behind her?
Yeah, a bit creepy, if we're honest. Sandwich break. I'm a bit fed up of ham and cheese sandwiches. We've had ham and cheese sandwiches for 4 days straight now and the bread's gone a bit dry and we ran out of butter. And we're now at the point of trying to eat the heaviest foods first because my bag is getting quite heavy.
But you do have ham and crowdy and salad.
Yeah.
So there is a slight difference.
A bit.
Remember the crowdy cheese we tried on
rolled in peppercorns and oatmeal and stuff.
Well, we ran out of the other cheese we were using, so I thought I'll just spread that in a
sandwich, tea cake, and I think we might have a bit of a sit and a knit. We're frantically refreshing the Flybe website, and so far, every single flight into Cardiff today has been cancelled.
Or delayed.
So
there's hope that some are just delayed.
Yeah.
I'd rather not get home late, but I'd rather get home late than not at all.
Indeed.
We looked up, we looked up the train prices.
£181 each for a single from Edinburgh to Cardiff. I can fly to blooming Tenerife and have a week holiday on that. Rather than sit in a drafty blooming Arriva trains carriage that smells of urine and despair. With no trolley. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to be very casual. Okay, play it cool. And I'm going to turn my phone round and see if you can spot me. Can you see this game, dear? Amabornia, Mr. and Mrs. Fruity knitting. I think Mr. Fruity is there too.
Yeah, you'll have to lift the camera.
And if I just go like that, can you see Kate Hawthorne Cottage at the back? Yay!
Look, you should probably say hello. She'll probably come and have a chat.
She probably would, but I'm just sitting down now.
Okay.
I think I've shot my bolt. Never surrender.
Never. Keep plodding on. Oh yes,
We finally got some decent daylight to show you some of the stuff that Jenny bought.
It's not like there's a colour to it.
No,
really.
This is true.
Anyway, I bought sheepy wool.
Which is unusual because she's a bit of a special snowflake with yarn. And we found some nice stuff.
Merino and blue-faced Leicester and
it was all nice. The point is you found some blends, isn't it? That's what it was that made the difference.
So I bought 2 skeins of new leaf yarns, very special alpaca blends.
With Aran weight. Okay.
Aran weight, 180 metres to 100 grams, 70% alpaca, 30% blue-faced Leicester.
I should have plugged the little microphone in that you gave me. Oh, I'm not sure about background noise.
It's all good, it's all good. It's lush, in case you can't hear me. It's good.
What is it, alpaca and BFL?
Alpaca and BFL,
okay.
70-30.
Plans?
I might put a bit of colour on it because, look at me. I'm not a neutrals person. Even my hair isn't neutral anymore. So I can appreciate other people who wear neutral colours and think that they're pretty, but they make me look like nothing. So I might take advantage of the fact that I can and put some colour on it, and I'm thinking a shawl.
Okay. Lovely drape. Alpaca drapes.
Well, they had hats.
Okay.
On the stall.
You wouldn't be able to get a whole hat out of 200 grams of Aran, would you?
Yeah, apparently. They're selling kits with 2 skeins of this, because she tried to sell me a kit for an extra £8, and I was like, no, I'm alright.
Can't blame her for trying.
Yeah, but
okay,
yeah,
that's good.
some sort of nice big comfy shawl, I'm thinking. So that's them. And then from Hawkshaw Sheep. Look at the little guy.
He looks like he's wearing goggles.
Looks like a raccoon.
Yeah.
I bought 1 squishy skein.
I would not have thought you'd buy that.
Really?
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought it would be soft enough for you.
Of 100% British wool, and it is, I've got to read backwards now, Shetland, Alpaca and Wensleydale.
I think Wensleydale is either the next big thing and I'm a genius, or it's the current big thing and I'm behind the game. But there's lots of Wensleydale.
Hang on, I need to block out your face. Look at that! Look! And it's not scratchy.
No, but it has got structure and feel to it. I'm not going to say scratch or tooth or anything. That might be how she has to carry it home actually, because there is no more space in any of our bags. And you're going to dye that as well?
I am going to split this in half, and I'm going to dye half of it. I love this grey, but again, just neutrals don't really suit me. I need quite strong colours with my colouring. So I'm going to dye half, and then I'm going to do colourwork mittens, I think. Or maybe a cowl.
Yeah?
Colourwork cowl. That could be nice too. But I don't know what colour I'm going to dye it yet, but it'll dye beautifully over that grey.
Yeah. I've picked up lots of leaflets, but haven't bought anything. My budget is done, and I might need my final £181 to get home on the train. We'll have to wait and see. I'm thinking,
or we're going to be out on the A1 hitching a lift.
Yeah, but I'm
leaving yarn in case knitters go past.
Distress signal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking a bit of a sit in the knit, and we'll make a plan from there. Because the Meet the Shepherdess thing finishes at 2. And I'll have to decide then if we go to the airport. Well, we've got to go back to the bed and breakfast to pick up our bags, and then we'll need to decide if we are, should I stay or should I go?
The buses are currently running, even though it's really, really snowy. But yeah, I just checked the buses website, and the services are all still going.
Okay, so we can at least get back to the B&B.
And then to the airport from there. So, yeah.
Tea and knitting.
Yeah.
So we made it to the airport.
Yeah, oh my days, that bus ride.
The bus ride was fun. There was a driver swap over halfway, which took 5 minutes. And the new guy didn't seem to know the route. The first guy was giving him directions, so that's a bit worrying.
Turn left and that's the first bus stop.
Yeah.
Oh my days. Buy Specsavers.
Yeah.
No,
but we reckon worst case, I love that Edinburgh sign. Yeah. We might have a 15-minute delay depending.
I'll turn around 3 times and spit.
That's not going to help.
It'll ward off the curse you've just brought down on our heads.
It might do. Well, we'll see if we can get checked in to get rid of the bag at least.
Yes.
And then it's a cup of tea and some dinner, I think. And a bit of a knit. So, Edinburgh Airport toilet review.
I see.
Lovely large spacious cubicles with hooks.
Very clean.
Very clean.
Lock worked.
Mingy, one piece at a time toilet roll.
Okay, in the history of toilet roll,
yeah.
When has anybody ever only needed one piece?
Dave says that in the military you were allowed 2. One to wipe, one to polish.
Yeah, but you're not in the military. I could manage with 2, but why not just give me 2 straight up?
Don't know, they make you work for it.
I know, hand over hand action.
Hot water, So,
but the tap's in a stupid place with shallow sinks.
but
so
given,
bang your hands against
but
the
comparatively speaking, oh, there's Smith's look.
Why are we going to Smith's?
Because I need to buy something random, so I've got change to give you money.
Don't need to do
Yes,
that
I do.
Today.
Overall, I'm going to give it an 8.
Oh no.
Pretty good.
No.
Clean.
No.
Had everything I
funny
needed.
Sensors as well. Hand dryers. No.
What would you give it?
6
6.
for cleanliness.
All right, 7. We'll average it at 7. Anyway, the long and short of it is, we've had some dinner. We're heading towards our departure gate, and it's looking like we're only going to be home an hour later than usual,
Something like that, hopefully.
if all goes well. So you will just have to accept us signing off from now, because we've got nothing left. We've got nothing interesting to say. We haven't bought anything new. I think we just need to eat chocolate and fly home.
It was really lovely though, wasn't it, overall?
Yeah, it's a brilliant time.
It was
And I
really
hope
good.
my video vlogs helped you enjoy Edinburgh and not just feel really cheesed off that you weren't there. But yeah, so thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed watching it, please give me a thumbs up and click the subscribe button up there somewhere. And
I think it's probably that way.
that way, okay. And I'll be back in a couple of weeks and I'll show you all the yarn that I purchased. All right then, take care.
Bye!